Final Fantasy playthrough. A bit of Ifrit and chill today. Picking up exactly from where we left off yesterday. And I am slightly late, so I do apologise. I meant to stream about half an hour ago, but I had to... Well, I didn't have to. I was playing around with some OBS settings. What I wanted to do didn't work, which is very annoying. So I will be doing that later on tonight, I think. I think it's also a case of my fucking laptop's past it. Because I was playing around with some filters and stuff, and the activation of them's rather slow. Which is rather annoying. But we are back with the more Final Fantasy. More Final Fantasy and chill. Speaking of chill, where the fuck did I put my phone before I start? I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm going to use that to tidy some things up on OBS, and then I can back it up. Find my... Two seconds. That's it. But for some reason it's got no internet signal. Now it does. Now it's going off. Technology is so much fun. Right. Let us carry on with the story. I can't remember what happened just... Oh. The Empire attacked a village. Attacking the bearers. And we are joining Cid's revolution cause. So we are heading back to go see Cid. Hang on, is there more side quests in this area? It says there's more side quests there, but I can't go to it right now, which is a bit weird.
To Cid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
We do have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
And apparently we could change Jill's outfits. Or is it just me? We'll give her Snow White. What about Torgal? Torgal can stay. We'll give Jill some nice threads. Oh shit, I forgot to reactivate myself. I also added the honk tuber to the Steam Deck button so I can toggle the sources. Hi Jill.
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Let's walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain.
Book the
I am a
Taurus.
dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
So dramatic.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And kill her, hopefully. Treasonous lady.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that... I don't think...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds. gates, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
What a dick.
Where is my son?
Is that what you tell yourself at
He's
night?
currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
Hi, Naylor.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, What say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
He could have just said aye instead of stabbing the stone too. But it wouldn't have had as much of a dramatic effect.
What have I got myself
It's
into?
false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Pure
It's
fiction.
fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened. It never happened. We made this one up. It's fiction. We made up this one. We made it up.
We made it
Not
up.
this time. Wrong.
Not this time. Wrong.
Not this time. Not this time.
It's true.
You're
It's
wrong.
false.
Not this time. It never happened.
It's fact. It's fiction. It's a made-up tale.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
Yeah, it's the full video meme. Although I still need to remember to adjust the sound on that. Or just the in thing now. Green screen. Come on, the moving board. There we go. Unfortunately, no, I hadn't managed to find Sephiroth yet. It's getting rather annoying. We found Ifrit, but we can't find Sephiroth. And Sephiroth is the main person we're looking for.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Skyvin, you mean?
Wanted to send a message.
What's this person want?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for?
Absolutely nothing.
That's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
I'll go look for it. It's fine.
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I mean, it's your fault it's going to be kept waiting, mate.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Prioritize the quest.
The Bet they won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sandbreak as soon as I can.
Yeah, I'll make West for Sandbreak as soon as I can. Wait, which one is it? That's the one I just came from. I'm assuming it's this one. But yeah, nearly. It's 45 seconds long, mate. It's a very long alert. I might up the price on it, to be honest, because it's so long. But I'll probably do that when I adjust the...
I have to find him.
What do you call it? The sound levels.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the
Thank you for the
Imperials to
hydrate.
arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Can I kill him?
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Curse my luck. I dropped my... Now, I've not... It's just...
I can't...
Oh, just they're...
claimed it.
All right. Oh, don't worry.
We'll get this money's fish. Then we'll go find that guy, and then we can get two birds with one stone on the way back.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Stay down!
It's over.
Oh, Jill's here.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
But there's items. We've got to get the items down here. Can't even get it because there's fucking water in the way. Guess we head back up. So much for getting 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well, you found. Any longer out?
Beamog.
Oh, wait, no point. Crystal.
It's a nice crystal to keep the fish cold. Ah, that's actually quite funny. Right, onwards.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that and he had a lamp.
It was me.
Thanks, mate. Norris! I've come to save you, Norris.
You can't have got far.
After we get this item over here, of course. Oh, more water, of course. Norris. Chuck Norris. Norris, Norris, tell me out where art thou, Norris?
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt.
No doubt indeed.
At least I know which way he went.
Clive's an expert hunter now. Continue with the search for Norris.
Someone made short work of
With
them.
pleasure.
I wonder if that someone was Norris.
I'll steal your items. No
Norris,
doubt.
I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
Kind
I've
of
been
you to
called
say.
worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
People have no honour in this game. Just turn on people like that.
Oh, we fuck.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
$10 million. Nothing. Boo. Boo. We want all the monies. All the monies.
We could make a fortune selling our swords out in the east.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
I've
got
nice and fresh.
Don't be shy!
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Right, we'll go do that other side quest which we missed. Fucking hell, there's loads.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Don't take too kindly to us.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Cheers, Maverick.
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
So our dog's got it. Hopefully it's not chewed it up by now.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
is the dog? Where is the
I
dog?
call ya. Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
I'd punch a 5-year-old. No, I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't punch a 5-year-old.
Hello, Casa. Or should I say Captain Spoilers?
Seems we have a culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already.
Pet the dog.
Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Can I pay that dog? Is there any more missions here whilst I'm here? Nope. Can I pay that dog? I open TikTok. First thing I see, Captain Casa uploaded a new TikTok of certain 2 characters being shipped. Oh, thank you very much, Maverick. Very generous of you. Never swiped a video so quick in my life, Casa.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Can't believe I was devastated.
No more skulking
I thought I'd
about
been
the
with a
shadows
chance,
for me, then.
but someone else got there first.
Well, thanks to you.
Devastated.
Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Yeah, we got his outfit in the last stream. We had to take on that Gauntlet of the Phoenix, and then we did the whole Ifrit versus Ifrit fight. Which was a very good fight, to be honest. Except for the fact when you're facing Ifrit as Clive, and not Ifrit versus Ifrit. Ifrit, however you want to pronounce it. Tomatoes.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Everything all right.
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Fine.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, boss fights in
tell
this
me
game
about
have
your
been
friend?
amazing so far.
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
We'll go take care of this and then we'll carry on with the main missions. But I think there's only one more side quest to do. How's work going, Casa? Oh, can't go that way.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
Free breakfast tacos.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Where is he? Where is the boy?
Can you leave another cup, Daddy?
Did you bookmark that guide, by the way, Caster, on where to find the Bloodfang sword? Are you doing that tomorrow on stream, or are you doing it off stream? You're gonna be like, "Hi, my name is Captain Caster. I found this very, very good sword. It's not the most OP sword in the game." Thanks for subbing, Maverick. Although Stream Elements is slow with that, so I don't know if you've just done it or if you did it earlier. Good afternoon, Alice. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you. Oh, hi, Quinton.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
The Final Fantasy games are really good. I can't say I've played all of them, but the main ones I've played is Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3. Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and now Final Fantasy 16. And then I'll be playing Final Fantasy Rebirth when that comes out in Feb. Well, at the end of Feb. They are worth it. If you can pick them up in a sale. Although if you've got a PlayStation 5, I know Final Fantasy Remake is on PSN Plus. So if you want to get it that way, you can. And I think Final Fantasy 13's on Game Pass, but I can't remember if that was just a short-term thing.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised? Not this time.
The only games I'm looking forward to coming out so far this year is Final Fantasy Rebirth, Tekken, That's it, really. I know Final Fantasy, Last of Us Part 2 is coming out, so I wouldn't really class that as a standard game. Well, to be fair, you can get Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 as well.
Not this time.
The PS5 version was basically just a free upgrade, like for better performance and stuff. But it is worth playing, 100%. There we go. Death Stranding. I love Death Stranding. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love it to bits. So I do recommend that. Uncharted's great as well. Oh, don't tell me this is Randall. Oh, it is.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
There's an ad. You're not in ads, are you? Oh yeah, you've got an ad. Hang on. I'll answer your question when you're back, even though technically you can't hear me. So I do agree that it does take... Hang on, I can hear myself. Yeah, it does take a while to get into, but it's a slow-paced game to start off with, and obviously you're doing a lot of walking and traversing and stuff because that's basically all it is. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a nice change of pace compared to what I played previously, and obviously because I'm a sucker for Kojima as well and his games, because I love the Metal Gear Solid series. But like overall, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters. We're just something different. I know some like because I streamed it because I got the Director's Cut edition on Steam a while back, and I played it on stream. And some people got bored of me just constantly walking and stuff, but it's a good chatting game. But it's subjective as to whether you want to do it on stream or not. But it's totally worth playing. As long as you've got the patience for it. But Uncharted's a great shout as well. I played through that last year and that was really fun. Or replayed, should I say. I'd never played the first one, but I went through the entire series and it was really fun. Yeah, exactly. Like chat got me through some of like the lull periods. Like obviously I could play it off stream and do some of the stuff off stream, but mainly I stream just to have fun and chat basically. And experience some good story games with people. How do I get downstairs? But yeah, if you can get PlayStation Plus, there's a lot of good games on it. It's just a shame backwards compatibility ain't a proper thing on it. Otherwise, being able to play PS3 games on PlayStation Plus without having to connect to internet would be great.
My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Yeah, Fallout's I tried Fallout last year, but I had a slight issue with it because I accidentally died to some bugs, and because he'd done auto save frequently and you got to do it yourself basically, I had to go back quite a bit and I got annoyed, so I just shelved it. Well, I'll probably give it a go at some point this year. I might try it, see if I can try it on my PC with low settings when I get my new one. Although, that being said, I'd have probably done the same thing with Baldur's Gate if it didn't auto-save. Because, like, when I did it, like, obviously you get through, like, the little early prologue bit, and then you get into a fight shortly after, and I died straight away. And if it didn't have the auto-save thing there, I'd have probably just, like, given it up there and then. I've not tried Deathloop yet. I keep meaning to. I didn't even know that were a thing though. I'll give Fallout, if I give Fallout another go soon, I'll make sure to enable that setting. What's the lovely lady?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Ah, yeah, I got myself in a Deathloop, yeah. All these items are like beneath me.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
He ain't half bossy.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Clive, was it? What do you suppose it could be?
I thought she wanted to engage in conversation.
Clive, I'll fetch you up. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's
Well, it's
convinced it's
talk
the
no
right thing to
longer.
do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as
Another
the great
war.
Krieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right.
The
Anyone
checkpoint.
travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
Dame Judy
She's the proud
Dench.
proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman. If
The
you know what I
Vale?
mean.
Is this Game of
Oh,
Thrones?
Right.
Is Peter Baelish there?
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad.
The defender of the Vale.
Expecting a full report when you get back.
They're a bit suspicious. Casa, how far would you say I'm in this game so far?
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
A third. 2/10. Quarter. Half.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Sorry for pausing. How far in the game am I, would you say? A third, a tenth, a quarter? I don't have to check.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Well, I know Jill's there.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Just the three
Drake
of us.
said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Again, sorry for pause. How'd you check? I'll wait.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
What's that supposed to mean? In regards to Game of Thrones, anyway, I'm in two minds about recommending it because it's good until like basically the last two and a half seasons. Unless they were rushed as fuck. Oh yeah, getting PlayStation Plus is great, but obviously just make sure that if you know you're not going to be playing your PlayStation for a while, you deactivate the subscription so it's not continuously coming out your bank. I've made that mistake and Cassa's made that mistake, haven't you, Cassa?
It's true.
And hello, Grimmy.
To the ground.
Grimmy Riz. Right, journal. How do you check chapter? Ifrit channel. That emote is really creepy. I might end up banning it. Save. Create save data file. I did what? I went to my save file. What? Now what? Righting wrongs. Level 22 righting wrongs. No worries, Alice. Grimmy says she doesn't have Riz, but she's charming someone from Spain. Grimmy's got Riz, Cass's got Riz. Chapter 24, so I've got 44 to go. I can math.
The whole village. Imperial scum. If there's any justice
The tavern. It's done for.
Grimmy 36
I've seen your face
Riz.
before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When
Not
I
if
saw
I
what
kill
was
them
happening and
first.
slipped out the back, I should have stayed. But oh, please help them.
Sorry, I can't do that right now. Unless you pay me some money.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
I'll see to your problem.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count.
You're not working today,
They
Grimmy.
looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Right, you've outstayed your welcome, folks.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Set the entire place on fire.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
That move is so shit. It's so weak. Oh yeah, America's getting loads of snow warnings now, isn't it? Like, you've got snow, Texas is meant to get snow.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Are we?
No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't.
Although saying that, it's been really cold as
I
of
thought you
late.
told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Can you do any work from home, though? I think I remember you saying you could. If you can do... I know what you do is mainly, like, deliveries and stuff, but if you can do other stuff at home in the meantime, you should be good. Well, I'm going to say they've got it, but I know American employment law is different to UK employment law. Although UK employment law wants to, well, the government wants to make UK employment law similar to that of America, where people can be fired willy-nilly and whatnot. To be fair, I don't actually mind snow itself, it's just when it becomes ice. Because I have knee issues, so one wrong slip and my kneecap can pop out of place. And that's not pretty. But yeah, natural circumstances, you should still be working. Or you should still be able to do stuff from home, should I say.
It's true.
Because like if the office burned down, what would happen then? You should still get paid for it. It's not your fault the office got burned down. Just like it's not your fault that snow's blocking all public transport, roads and deliveries. I can buy this now. I'm gonna buy that, but there's no point. How much is the upgrade for that? Fucking 2,390. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, you're complete opposite to me. I love working from home. I don't mind going into office. It's just that I can't always do it because fucking no parking spaces. I'll buy that one next, I think. Actually, I'll get that first. And then I'll equip that. Replace the whirlwind attack. Oh yeah, you said it's Martin Luther King Day, didn't you? Right, there's another side quest over here as well as the main mission.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this Dane finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
I need to remember to
That'll
book
do
a
me.
parking space on
Tell 'em
Monday,
they're safe,
not Monday,
and
Friday.
if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Although I'm meant to be going to York next week as well. Good old York.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
I've never actually been there, to be honest. Even though one of offices I work for is there, but there's one in Leeds as well, so I've never really had to go there.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever
But
you're
there's an
serving.
event on which I'm meant to be helping out with, so
We've
that's
enough
going to
mouths
be
of our
fun.
own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may
How
have
did you
whatever
not see the
require.
mark?
Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you
Here you go.
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Is there any places in the city centre you recommend to like get a quick bite to eat?
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I am never ever having a McDonald's again. The last time I had a McDonald's was in 2016. So 8 years, well, almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years in June.
What happens to us now?
But I will never eat there again. Well, the Yorkshire Pudding car, I might actually try that. I've seen them advertised on TikTok a few times. Can't go wrong with good Yorkshire pudding. Fuck's sake, now I'm craving Yorkshire puddings. Fuck's sake.
Master Quinton.
Why? What do you mean? You mean why not? Why haven't I had McDonald's in almost 8 years? Because after 5 years of working there, you get fed up of it,
I want no trouble.
and it just gives me bad memories.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard,
I don't quite know, to be
pride and
fair.
joy,
I don't know if they're in
has been
Leeds
beset
Market.
by a plague of giant wasps.
I hardly venture out into
You
city
need
centre
someone to
anymore.
solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing
The only
them off
way
myself,
I'd
but
eat
they
at
won't
McDonald's
flee
is
from the
if
likes of
someone
me.
paid me a
If
large
I don't
amount
bring
of
those
money
grapes
for
in
it.
for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
Even when I've been on nights out, I
Rid us
refuse
of
it.
these wasps so I can be about my business.
I'd rather just get a cheeky kebab from Just Eat than get a Mackey's.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Dying on the vine. Do it for the vine. Hang on, there's something here. Never mind, there were nothing.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to
Leeds City Centre's changed for the worst. Like, they've shut the arches off now, haven't they? So it's like even worse for traffic. Obviously, there's the other one-way system as well. And then before Christmas, they were doing loads more roadworks around Bridgewater, which were even more annoying. Yeah, it's trying too hard to be London, but it don't need to be.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
The infrastructure in place in Leeds is not like the infrastructure that's in London, and you can't change it. The only way you can change it is if you fucking do a suckener from Jujutsu Kaisen and do a malevolent kitchen and then wipe the entire place out. And then rebuild from scratch.
Stay down.
You know, that tornado goes on for a long time.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quinton's man know.
It's all pointless. It's like what they did with Leeds City train station as well. They spent so much money to do that up, but it doesn't even look any different to what it was before.
To be a fine harvest this year.
Just the like outside bits a bit different, and that's it.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's
they'd rather just piss outside it instead of paying 50p. Or however much it costs now to use toilets, which are right near the door.
He certainly seems to have done
Oh,
that
they're
here.
saying that. I don't know if they're still there.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honour.
Quest complete. Oh, you don't pay for toilets anymore. That's good. Capitalism on needing the toilet.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad? Sun's setting fast.
I don't even get why they're charged in the first place. I know they use the excuse, oh, pain goes towards maintaining it and whatnot, but it would never maintain to begin with.
Is it safe to ride to North?
It's like when I went to... They said same thing for, what is it? Heathrow, they say like, oh, the toilets are well maintained because we put so much money into the airport and whatnot. Okay, when I went there, when I was going to Vegas with Jordan, the fucking state of them, jeez. Although to be fair, you get some people who don't know how to use the bathroom anyway. I even try to stop using restrooms at work. That's like instead of how people use it.
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, they don't care unless it's inconvenient for them. Easy. I got that one. So up and around we go. Oh, enemies No enemies get left unturned, especially spiders. So at Baldur's Gate 3, we can't link the spider today. No worries, Alice. Have a good evening, and thanks for stopping by again. Take care of yourself and have a lovely night / evening. This is a very big hill.
Let's make this quick.
Money, money, money. Must be funny.
There. Northreach.
Northreach. There. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. But there's an item over here that we must grab first. And I wasn't looking at the screen, so I've lost where it is, or it's here.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
How much for this one?
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the
there?
throne.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest? The fruit's not getting any fresher.
That's a dame.
Each one
Oh, here she is.
handcrafted from the farm.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you And whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
And what's that favour?
What?
What have we got to do?
These are all from Dalmicia.
You gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
Thank you for the 7 months, Bastion. Very much appreciate it. Hope you are doing well today, good sir. How's Hogwarts Legacy?
Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
The Defender of the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
You always have a choice. You do with that choice remains to be seen.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Oh, is it still not showing up yet?
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
I'll
Tatiana
find
has
someone,
been
that's
gone
easy.
for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
You're a day's quest. Well, hopefully it turns up tomorrow for your Bastion. The sooner it is, the better.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames?
Of course.
Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
What is it you
I know
need?
exactly what I'd be assisting.
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
How much does it pay?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
This feels like a weird setup.
Another one of the dames.
But we'll do it for the coin. Do it for the vine.
That's the day done then.
How about the veil?
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been inspected.
do they get that colour? There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
I mean, I would have done if you didn't try to shoo me away, you
Times
dickhead.
are hard. Sorry about Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme.
Right, 1 down, 3 to go.
Find carpets like this in the capital. I can assure you.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine.
Fucking so rude. Why can't I just attack him with my sword? And attack anyone who's rude.
You will do. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those
Cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be boo.
All this for a drink?
Not just any McGuffet.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out. Kill them all. For disrespecting me as a branded.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocolate.
There, now I hope you have sweet dreams. Have my nuts in your mouth. I mean...
Hello, Heather.
Thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
It's alright. A bit cold, but it's alright, okay. Yourself. Alright, another side quest time.
The markets are a very...
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
With pleasure.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. I don't want to do this. I mean, I do.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now,
If that's what you...
How about you? Where's the thing? I need to use Garuda.
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a bush from the other. Enough.
Easy. Anyone else?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Fucking hell.
How the bearer win the dame's favour, innit?
I know when to hold my tongue at the start.
Got potential. I'll give you that.
Too easy. We have to fight them both at the same time. Nah, quest's done. Quest's done.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No. Unless you give me $2 million. Why does it keep giving me bits of meteorite as fucking rewards?
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
What's this one want?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
Yep.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine, what do you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not.
You will be staying then.
I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Are you in office today, Heather, or are you working from home again?
We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
COVID's on the rise again in America.
Him, me and many others.
Suppose it don't help when people are fucking washing their hands and being hygienic and considerate like they did back when COVID originally struck. But obviously, there were some people who didn't believe it and thought it was all a big conspiracy, so they didn't bother doing it anyway. Well, buy yourself a hazmat suit, and you can still work from the office.
I have something for you.
Why does it do the same fucking cutscene every
From
time?
the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Do you not have any left over from last COVID? Buy a meth, one of those meth masks you see in Breaking Bad.
My work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Tatienne is very special.
right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Or both.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
This feels like a side quest.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Back to the barracks, you mean? We've just come
I
from
haven't
there.
seen you around the Vale of late.
Don't tell me you've grown tired.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
That's what we signed up for.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Yes.
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Did one of them get on this side?
Another one of the dame's pets.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
A lot. Did you manage to make much progress on your cross-stitch pattern last night, Heather?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Or did you have to frog some?
Go on, back to the factory. I need you.
That's enough dammying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still
More side quests.
You, Branded! You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
That's bad.
Right. Where is he?
My boy.
My. I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Set his son up to get murdered, didn't he? Of course he set his son to get murdered.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. That's enough.
Easy. No, I've not restarted it yet. I was going to do it yesterday, but I wanted to play more of this, so I probably won't do any more crafting until Friday.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Can I kill him? As in the father, not the kid.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Well, I kind of necessarily know what I'm doing in terms of the grids now instead of leaving a little space. Although I did find something yesterday. Someone's cross-stitch pattern has been taken and it's being sold on Etsy. Plagiarism at its non-finest. But I reported the store because the entire store seems like it's a store full of stolen patterns.
You, Brandy, come here. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained.
A
Better train my
cross-stitch
father,
pattern
your
maker we
worthless
know.
kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me?
I didn't deceive you, you're just a dumb
Sins of the
cunt.
slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Yeah, I was having a quick look on Etsy because I was just like looking for like inspiration of what kind of patterns I could do next. And then I saw the pattern and I'm like, oh, did they sell the pattern now? Because I know originally it was for free, so I didn't know if they were selling it now. So I clicked on it. Wasn't them. Looked on the store. A lot of video game patterns which don't seem to be done by them, and it just looks to be stolen from others. So I informed the person whose original work
I'm
it
wasting
was,
my time.
or pattern,
But I can't
and
just leave
then
those bearers
reported the
lying
store.
out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. When it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Oh, if even a grain is missing, the collectors will have my head on.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down! That's it!
Damn it all. Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
If it was a... You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it is at peace.
It's stuck in the back of my throat. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
After it.
That'll feel good, boy. Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be...
Enemies upon us!
Of course I did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
You will not make this.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! And summon the cannoniers at once!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
We've talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Then we better make this quick.
Wait!
Not this time.
To that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. of the blessing, my friends. You've said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt odds, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else. Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could go over with it. Oh man. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood was here. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in. It's over.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost. I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh, no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Not this time.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow? When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants...
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Tuesday.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have
I've been muted this entire time. Fucking hell.
Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
I thought you meant figuratively as in like the microphone sounds quiet, and then I fucking looked when I spoke at OBS and I saw dial went moving, and then I realised I was fucking muted. That's annoying. I need to get a thing which like notifies me when I'm muted. Like a little beeping sound or something. Pretty much.
That's more like it.
You'd think I'd understand this all by now, but pro streamer.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Jill, look after Sid. Is this bad enough? No, it's not.
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Don't tell me Jill's gonna get captured. No!
Hold on.
I thought the dog were gonna die. I didn't want the dog to die.
Where the hell am I?
That is creepy as shit.
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. It never is.
My head!
Maybe I shouldn't use my Phoenix attack so soon. I don't know why I walked into that. Basically, said give him a weapon. Hello, mate. I didn't give him a weapon, it destroyed it.
Yours.
Can I summon Ifrit yet?
Mine.
I am lightning, the rain transformed. Embodying Ifrit again. Melee attack, range attack, evade, jump. Backdraft, press fire spin shit. Using left stick while holding it is a effective to talk. I'm gonna say I don't think he has one, but you can see his legs. worries about this isn't the end. Or is it?
Yes,
Captain?
son.
I knew it. I knew it. What? Like Ted?
How many more could there be?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Is he taking them all in? To become like a super thing? Fucking Siri thinks I'm trying to call someone, what the fuck?
As you wish. This is like that fucking minigame on Fall Guys. More Fortnite minigames. Hang on a sec.
I need to delete that, hang on. Why is that showing up there but it's not showing up on Twitch? Unless it's been deleted. That was a good fight. A shame some dickhead had to come ruin it with nonsense in chat.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
That didn't just kill Sid, did it?
Sid. One left. That'll do me. Try not to talk. Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. Don't do this! The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there. Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
That time he's gonna die already.
Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Ribut.
You hurt me! He must be here. Must! Can't fail Lord Cookman again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Go! Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Oh my god, it's the Titan.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets if it
Do
comes
it
to
for
the pot, I've
Yorkshire!
got
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir.
Thank you for the hydrate and hello G Money.
Very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later, what?
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's
How
a
are you
trap,
doing, G Money?
and not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's
Not too
what I
bad,
said.
it's a bit nippy.
I simply
but
meant it doesn't have to be you who frees
I
them.
also have to nip out in a minute. So I'm going to wrap things up, but I will be back.
Damn it all.
Hope you had a
You're
good
as
holidays
stubborn as
and
the
New
old
Year's.
Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
At least you're in a warm bed. I'm just in my chair. In my cold room.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could. You're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Oh shit, I've just realised his mark's gone.
It's going to be alright. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sit here.
Should we?
Come on. Go! Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
Right, that's it for now. As I said, I need to quickly nip out to go to the shop and top up the electric and gas meters. I will be back. I don't know how long I will be. Probably about an hour and a half or so, but I will be back. So I am going to send you over to the lovely Grimmy. So go say hi to the Grimmy, but I will be back in about an hour and a half or so. Maybe a bit longer, it depends. Because I really want to continue playing this. But yeah, see y'all soon. Thank you everyone who's been here already. G-Money, it's good to see you. And anybody else who's been lurking. I will see you very soon. Oh, and Bastion, thank you for the sub. I will see y'all later on. Bye.